and welcome to this video. In this video, what I want to go over is a question that I got from a parent about hiring a homework helper, a tutor, or a certified learning success coach. So the mom asked me, what is the difference between the three categories? I thought hiring help means hiring a tutor. She is absolutely right. Of course, when our children struggle, we hire a tutor. This is a term that is used in our society. Our children struggle in any subjects. If we want to get them doing better at it, we always hire a tutor. But there is a difference between each tutors. Not all tutors are created equally. So what is the difference? Let's look at homework helpers. The job of a homework helper is to sit with your son or daughter and then help them to get their work done. The homework helpers are not necessarily subject experts. They can kind of do the work, they just monitor your kids. So if you're hiring someone just for that because your child has a hard time sitting and finishing their work, that should be someone you should be hiring, a homework helper. They are also under the umbrella of a tutor, but they do not provide tutoring. They only provide the supervision to get your child's assignment or homework done. Then if we move on to tutoring itself, as a tutor, their duty is to explain the concept at hand. Tutors are going to give your child the ability to complete their work. Tutors will give their subject expertise, but not all tutors are qualified for all subjects. That's why you have to find the right level of tutor to tutor the right level of subject to your son or daughter. So that is why when you hire a tutor, sometimes you don't get results. Now, what happens with tutor is that you approach them in the last minute. Sometimes not all tutors don't have the time to provide the extra information your son or daughter will need in order to understand the subject. What they do is they deliver a service that is a quick fix for the situation. It works if your child is very independent and they understand everything else so far in the course, except they have come to a point in the class where they're not understanding a concept. This is where a tutor is a great resource for them, because a tutor who's expert in that place can come in and help your child at that moment to get better, and they can go and do well on the test, or they can understand the subject clearly. But that is the only job a tutor can do. But if your child has been struggling for so many years and they are missing so many gaps in their understanding, hiring a subject help as a tutor or homework helper is not going to fix the problem. They're going to offer them a solution that is going to be temporary, and it's going to hold your son or daughter's growth back. What they need is someone who is certified as a learning success coach to provide a holistic solution. So when you hire a tutor, your child will become dependent on the service because they believe that in order for them to understand something, they will always need somebody to teach them, which is the tutor's job. But when you invest in a learning success coach, their responsibility is to figure out what is missing in your child's education, what is missing for them to succeed as a student, and they build a holistic plan for your child to make sure that they fill in all the missing gaps so that they can learn on their own. So what they create is an independent thinker and a person who knows how to learn, because learning to learn is a skill that is not taught in any of our school. So that is the job of a learning success coach. Their job is to make sure that your student understand why they're learning, give them that big picture so they understand the purpose of learning, so that they can become a lifelong critical thinkers, and they will be able to do this independently. So when you're hiring for help, it is really important to know the difference between a homework helper, a tutor, and a learning success coach. Because when you know the difference and when you know exactly what your child needs, you can hire them the right help. There are many stories I hear from parents that they hired help for their child and their child did not improve. The reason the child did not improve is because the parents unfortunately hired the wrong help. So that's why I wanted to make this video and answer the question from the mom, is that know what your child needs. and hire the right help. And not everybody is equally qualified, even though they are under the label of tutors. But if your child is struggling, next time when you think about hiring somebody, make sure you understand why your child is struggling and what type of help do they need and why do they need this help, so you can hire and invest in the right person to help your child excel in their subject and in their learning. Thank you so much for sending in this question. That's it for this video, and if you have any other questions, please put them in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and subscribe it, because I make these type of videos on a daily, sometimes weekly basis, and you will be notified when there is a new video. If you have any questions about your children's learning, please put them in the comment sections below, and I will happy to answer them for you. Thank you, and I'll see you in another video.